folks, welcome to Butler Customs Motorcycle Shop. This is a little promo video about my upcoming YouTube channel where I'm going to be showing you guys all the bikes that we work on. But more excitingly for me, the bikes that I just pull out of people's backyards, scrap yards, just junk sheds, barns, behind the house kind of deals, where I take those bikes and set them up here on one of the lifts and see if I can get them running. Show you a couple things around the shop before I go and find an old junk bike and me and you fix it together to see if it'll run, and then I'll probably either sell it for really cheap like what I bought it, or possibly even give it away to some of our subscribers and viewers. So let me show you around the shop. It's dirty, it's nasty, it's redneck, but boy, do we have fun out here. So come along with me on this journey. Go ahead and subscribe up. We'll get some good videos going for you. It'll be clean, wholesome. It'll be me and you and dirty here in the shop. So come along for this journey. All right, we got 4 lifts here in our shop. And I got them kind of spaced out just so I have a little bit of room to work and they're not so much on top of each other. Here's a 1980 CB750, a customer's of ours, full rewiring, fat bobber tank. We already made some side plates there. We just kind of mocked them up, cut the rear fender. He's going just with the cafe racer seat, so there will be a bracket that'll go on the end of this. Just kind of little curve, little circle, but it's a good bike. He went with the straight bars. Good choice. And then here is a Honda again. This guy says, hey, you know what? I don't want a Honda. I want a Harley. But it's still a Honda. So we're going to make it look like a Harley. Yes, that's what we're going to do. He brought in Harley bags. So we're going to make a bracket and put actual Harley bags on it. He's got a nice kind of fat tank now already, and says Harley Davidson, very appropriate. Side dump pipes are going on. He's already got a fairing on there, looks pretty good. And of course the big bars on it. And so it's gonna turn out to be a pretty nice bike. We're just doing some welding right now to get the frames right on it. This is my little kit car that I got and I enjoy driving. And I don't have room for it in here, but it's target top, and I don't have the top fitted yet. I actually still have it cut out right there. So not much room in here with that in here, but this is a Road Glide of a customer of ours, coming in for a finish on a full custom build. I think another shop had it before, or a friend or family member had it before, and it just didn't quite get completed. So we're gonna complete that out for him. Another bike I picked up, really cheap. That's a Suzuki. This is actually a 750, not a 600 Katana. Really good bike. I wound up just giving that to my son-in-law, and really fast bikes. So we're doing just a little bit of work as we can on it. Another customer bike. That's my son's bike there. A Honda 600 VLX that we customized. Over here, some more customer bikes. This is a good customer of ours. It's a Road King, got laid down actually they were pulling it in a box trailer, and they had a wreck. And so some things come over on top of it. So it wasn't a driving wreck. Windshield got smashed in, and a bracket on the saddlebag got broke. So we're going to fix that for them and do some other things as well. This Electric Glide come in for a full customization, and repaint. Now, we don't paint here, but we have a great painter here local in there. We're really blessed to have him, and man, he does great professional work. And for bikes, it's surprisingly cheap, really cheap. So I almost feel like I'm robbing him. But that's his prices. And so this one is going with a really neat color. We're going to do the inner fairing paint as well. He's also getting some extended bags, fender, and I think he's putting on some lower fairings there for his feet. A lot of people don't realize, well, just pull all this off and we'll get it sprayed. But guys, a lot of things go into this, especially when you want to paint the inner fairing and you pull all these gauges and radio out, and I mean, it's, a lot's got to come out for these. And then, I don't know if you've ever taken these off, but boy, you better say your prayers and have a piece of paper so you can write some cuss words down. Hey, here's a Harley Davidson. Nice touring bike. It's coming in for front seals to be redone and fluid to be replaced in the front fork seals. He says he's got a little wobble at 85 miles an hour. I'm like, good night, 85 miles an hour. Okay, we'll try to work that out, figure that out. Here, believe it or not, is a bike. 1972, good grief, 1992 Kawasaki 750. Man, I love these as a kid. Had a poster of one on my wall. You know, it's got the vents that goes into the tank, which does nothing but looks super cool. We're going to finish polishing the frame. This is one I bought personally out of North Carolina, and we're going to try to get it back close as original as we can. The rims are already powder coated, and just got to get the rest of the bike matched up. Gonna try to go back as original as possible, but I don't know if you can see this. Sorry, fat nose ran away. These fairings here, I don't know if you can see that, but they're pretty much just, I don't know what's holding them together. I'm not sure, but I don't know if we can replace those or not. So we're gonna try and see what we can do. That's of course the 750 motor over here, and this is a motor we pulled out of Vulcan, and it's got a bad knock in the front. Customer just said, hey, let's just replace the motor. This is out of Suzuki, I believe. Suzuki, this is junk, and that's junk. Over here we have a 1973 CB550. Came in for leaky carburetors, and man, you talk about a job. 4 carburetors, 4 cylinders. Yeah, thanks Honda for all the room you give to take the carbs out. You really just can't take the carbs out without destroying some things in the process, unfortunately. Of course, you take this air box out. This little air box slides back, and it's supposed to give you enough room to wiggle and twist and turn. It's just not, man, it's just not good. Doesn't feel right, you know, when you're pulling it out. But anyway, that's getting taken care of. We've already got the carbs rebuilt on it, and just got to put it back together. What do we got over here? Oh, Gixxer here. Really nice. I think it's a 07. Bad things about these guys, you know, if you've put this extended swing arm on and you've lowered anything on this bike, you know that oil pan sets low to begin with. It's going to drag, it's going to hit, it's going to bust something, and that's what happened here. So new oil pan going on here. Of course, you got to pull the radiator back, drop the exhaust. Some of these models, the older ones, you had to actually almost pull the motor out. So pretty big job on that, and we're going to do some other things with that as well. This right here is my baby, 1950 Harley Davidson panhead motor in a 56 frame, and everything's done here locally. The paint was the same painter. I know she's dirty. I ride her when I can, but sometimes I'm here in the shop too much. Same painter did the paint, and then a local pinstriping guy did all this pinstriping by hand. That's not a sticker. That is pinstripe, believe it or not. Really good job. I love this bike. This is not ever going to be for sale unless I'm in the poorhouse again. And my kids are going to get this passed. Here is an 03 touring bike. Customer come in for a full build. All the parts are already off the paint, and of course we did the front end rake. American Eagle's the way to go on that. Big 26-inch, nice shiny wheel and setup. He did a full exhaust swap as well, and the tuner and all good stuff. So man, it's going to be a really sharp bike when it's done. So on to them. So all of these are customer bikes, but really the heart of the channel for this is going to be finding old bikes, getting them out of their death warrant, fixing them up, and giving them away. that's really the heart and passion of what I got into this to begin with to do. I got into this as a hobby, built my first bike the way I wanted. I think it was a Honda 600 BLX. I know, I look like a bear on a tricycle. But anyway, it was cheap. It's all I could afford. I did the best I could on it, and somebody bought it. I built another one. Somebody bought it. I built another one. Somebody bought it. So that's kind of how I got into this business. So this channel's purpose is to take a scenario of will it run and pull these out of being just sitting there rusting and rotting away, getting them on the road. Hey, can we fix a bike? Can we do that? Can we fix a bike? And then can we give it away to one of our subscribers or viewers? And that would be cool. So that's what this channel's purpose is for. We're gonna have some fun in the process. I'm a pretty laid back guy in here in the shop, and maybe you might learn some things along the way. Maybe I might as well. So come along with me and we're gonna have a good time. So that'll do it for this introduction. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along in this journey. No. Just subscribe. That's really all you have to do.